Everyone's been to New England, right? Can you remember how you got there? Well, I'm here at Long Island MacArthur Airport in the middle of Long Island with some families looking to get to Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut. And well, it looks like we've got two choices. There's the one everybody knows, taking I-495 towards the city, passing over the Throgs Neck Bridge, and then taking I-95 through Connecticut. Then there's the way not everybody knows, taking 27 East to Orient Point, then taking the Crosstown Ferry across the waters to New London. Have you guys ever been to New England?
We have.
And how have you guys gotten there?
We drove.
Or have you ever thought about taking the ferry?
Wow, no, not to New England.
In a few minutes, we're about to start the Great Cross Sound Race. These two vans are both going to Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut, and we're out to see which one goes in first. The white van is going Cross Sound Ferry. The tan one is taking I-95. On the way back, each van and its occupants will go the route they didn't go the first time, so you should all be able to compare routes at the end. There are just a couple of rules. First, for the drivers, never exceed the speed limit. Second, restroom breaks. Each van has to take at least one for the sake of everyone. These breaks are exactly 15 minutes. Each van will have a marshal whose job it is to make sure of that. If everyone on board wants to, it's your option to take a second break, but you don't want to lose the race. The race is to the Penguin Cafe at Mystic Aquarium, where the second place finishers will find the winners eating ice cream.
Getting to the highway, the experience is pretty much exactly the same. Then,
You'd be happy to know we're in an accident.
You had an accident?
A cop car got hit.
How slow have you been going? Have you ever gotten to 55? Yeah, because we're having trouble actually staying down to 55.
on the ferry route, we're seeing lots of stuff along the way. About 15 minutes in, there's greenery all around. 30 minutes in, we're off the highway and onto a single-lane road. And not long after, we're in wine country.
Okay, so we've got a small problem here in the ferry van. And that problem is we have to take a restroom break, but nobody has to go to the restroom. And there are really lots of places. We could stop at like flower stands, they're all over the place. Wineries, it's a little early for that. There are only about 4 dozen of those. There's actually a beach with swings. We could probably stop there. Kids might like that. But I think I have a good idea of where we're going to stop. I think the kids are going to like this one.
Ooh, candy! Yay.
What are you excited about here?
Candy.
Would you guys rather be here or at a public rest stop on some highway?
Here.
So we've been in contact with the other van and we heard that they're in traffic, there's an accident, they're kind of stuck. How's this ride been?
Pretty flowers, nice wineries.
Right, ocean views, nice.
Candy.
Candy, go get the candy.
We just got on the ferry. Where are you now?
Paying another toll.
Oh, great. How many tolls is that so far?
A few tolls and a lot of traffic.
Is this a lot better than being in a car?
Much better.
Much better, no traffic, easy.
Built-in bathroom break, built-in snack break. You don't have to stop and waste time. It's beautiful.
Is this better being on the ferry or would you rather be in a car right now?
Ferry. Ferry, definitely. I think it's really cool.
How many times have you sat in the car and asked your mom and dad, are we there yet?
About 80 times in one trip.
Would you ever ask your mom and dad, are we there yet on this ferry?
What we hear from folks is that their vacation starts once they board the ferry. There are many things to see along the way, 8 lighthouses along with a couple of historic forts and many other sites. And there's plenty of things to do for the kids. And for 99 cents, you can get a set of these 3X binoculars.
I'm here with Captain Matt of the lovely Crosstown Ferry. Now, Captain, how fast are we going?
About 14 and a half knots.
Which is about how fast miles per hour?
It's just a little over 15 miles an hour.
So the car that we're racing is going 65 miles per hour. Any chance we can equal that?
Nope, not a chance.
This is going to be a close one. Well,
you win. You're the first ones here.
First team Van Awesome. Well, since we're here so early, what can we do while we wait?
I'm sure we'll think of something.
Aquarium time.
You can come see the amazing beluga whales. You can also see our African penguin colony, our California sea lion show. What an amazing show that is to learn about those beautiful animals and all the other amazing creatures we have here. Spend some time outside, spend some time inside, and really just have a great day.
I love it, and I love penguins.
Welcome to Mystic Aquarium.
We're so glad to be here. Traffic was horrible.
We're actually delirious right now.
Well, the rest of your crew's right over here. Come on in.
Thank you. We are delirious. Oh my gosh.
You had ice cream? We had traffic.
Oh, we had just the trees and
construction.
What else? Construction, the big trucks. That's a horrible ride.
Well, are you guys excited to take the ferry back?
Yeah, yes. Oh, yes.
Can't wait.
Yes.
For the record, the ferry group won by 40 minutes. But for the return, you guys are taking I-95, and the I-95 group is taking the ferry.
Hey, Blue, what do you have to say about that? Bless you. So, Stan, this is part 2 of the Great Cross Sound race. Why don't people take the ferry?
Well, one thing I think, as you mentioned, people just don't know that we're out there. And if they do, they think it's going to run them a lot of money to take the ferry, but that's just not true. It actually costs $55 for a car and driver. However, if you sign up for a free Cross Sound Rewards membership, you can save up to 55%. Take this trip, for instance. If you sign up for a rewards membership, you pay only $24.75. Throw in dad and 2 kids, you're talking under $40 to travel one way across the Sound.
How do you sign up for the rewards program?
It's free. You go onto our website, longislandferry.com, fill out the form, and you're on your way. Now compare that to driving around. The way the IRS calculates miles, 57.5 cents, so you're looking at around $45. If you counter the tolls, which come out to about $10 between Long Island and Connecticut, plus you've saved all the hassles of driving around.
That's awesome. I don't know why anyone else wouldn't want to take this trip.
Neither do we.
So you guys were in the car before, now you're on the ferry. Which is better?
Obviously the ferry.
Obviously, you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
What's been your favorite part so far?
Getting on this ferry, I'm in a meditative state. I love the ferry. I mean, honestly, I get sick. I get seasick. I don't feel a thing. It is wonderful. I could do this some more. I could do it over and over again.
So if you guys come back to New England, do you think that you're going to take the ferry again?
Definitely. Definitely, it's the way to go.
So how are you guys doing over there? Are families out taking pictures, enjoying themselves, enjoying the scenery?
That's great. I'm here in a parking lot right now at a rest stop.
Getting a nice old bottle of water.
Well, we're enjoying some lovely Greenport Harbor ale right now. I know you guys are a little jealous, but don't be.
I'm much more than a little jealous.
Pros of the ferry, cons of the car.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Anytime.
We're at we're exit 25, Fairfield Avenue.
So Michael just gave me an idea of his position. He's about 2 hours and 15 minutes away, which means we're probably going to win by an hour if this is true. So we're going to stop a lot on our way home.
And cons of the car.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To an awesome trip.
Hey, just thought we would check in on your progress. We just made our 3rd stop. How you doing over there?
We're moving at about an average of 50 miles an hour. We are an hour, 3 minutes away. We don't have wine, we don't have flowers, we don't have anything.
you guys just took the I-95 route. You took the ferry first off. How was this experience?
Long.
Brutal.
Sucky.
And why? Why was it that bad?
Stop, go. Stop, go.
And
Stop, go.
I had to pee.
And it was boring.
Not scenic,
No.
just cars.
Cars, traffic.
Traffic.
Did you guys get to stop anywhere?
Yeah.
At a rest stop.
A rest stop with creepy people. Now you know how we
You guys, you didn't prepare us for that.
All right, with a show of hands, how many of you knew about the ferry before today? No one. Now that you've taken it, how many of you, raise your hands, would take the ferry again?
I'm putting two hands
Two
up.
hands up. I think that says it all.